When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle.
Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish,
the podcast that wants to power wash your insides with its jizz.
Oh, that's a lot of jizz.
That's a lot of jizz.
How can you jizz that much?
You save it up for November, and then come December, you're splurting like Yosemite National Park.
I don't like No Nut November. I like almonds and cashews too much. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz.
We're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And today, my dog is in the studio with us, and she's just a literal bitch.
We're going to make it through. If you hear little clicking, clacking noises, then that's just her walking around, having fun.
She's 14 weeks old.
Yeah.
And 35 pounds.
She's going to be a big girl.
Yeah, we're here to talk about Pokemon.
Why are we doing this? Oh, are we going to talk about that later?
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Hey.
Get in, losers. It's Losers Month.
It's Losers Month.
I don't know. Whose idea was this?
I think maybe Derek's. Was it yours, Derek? Yes. Derek says yes. It was Derek's month. It's Happy Losers Month to all of us. We're celebrating by voting on what?
If you celebrate.
If you recognize the holiday. Mostly in the United States.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But yeah, we voted on the Patreon poll topics that have lost in the past. Mm-hmm. So all the losers that didn't win a poll have had a second chance to be the episode topic for the month. And
I could win a poll.
I've been winning polls left and right. And all month this month, we are covering topics that were voted on by you. So the losers that you all voted for.
We made you vote for shit you didn't want. That's what
Remember
you're
all
getting
that shit you didn't vote for?
All month long.
Here it is. That's why it's called Losers Month. Yeah.
But first, the news.
Shut your mouth hole. It's time for your ear holes. News.
News the first, Kyle. We're talking about Pokemon. Comes from Japan.
Yeah.
Bad news out of Japan.
Oh, great. I was going to say on theme and get excited about it, but not so exciting, I guess.
Yeah. A court in Tokyo ruled Friday that the country's ban on marriage equality does not violate their constitution. So several court cases in recent years have found the ban unconstitutional. The most recent ruling is an outlier. Japan is the only G7 country without marriage equality. Only Taiwan, Thailand, and Nepal have marriage equality among Asian countries. Japanese newspaper Minichi reported that the judge who delivered the verdict ruled that laws related to same-sex marriage should be left to Parliament first.
That sounds like their version of it's states up to the states to decide.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, yeah. The judge said defining marriage as between a man and a woman and their children seemed appropriate.
That's not appropriate. That's wrong. Wrong. Sorry. How do I tell him that he's wrong? Do I need to write a letter? Do I need to march a demonstration?
Well, and I think this is an interesting thing to talk about, right? There is a mostly liberal idea that cultural relativism should be part of our calculus when we judge other countries and other cultures and other people. And they are a very gendered, very traditional, very conservative culture. Mm-hmm. So who are we to say that no, let fags get married, right? And you can say that about lots of other topics. It's not just gay shit.
Yeah.
And I just disagree. Maybe I'm the asshole American. Maybe I'm the Western Anglo-centric whatever. But I just think that there are universal human principles that trump all human culture.
Yes, I totally agree. I think they're unalienable. Is that unalienable? Inalienable. The rights that I think supersede individual cultures.
Yeah. Can you own women?
Right.
No. The answer is no.
We're taking a firm stance on the big issues here on this episode.
But I think that conservative people in this country weirdly don't care as long as it's Christian.
Right.
And then liberal people have this well, That's just their culture. We have to respect. No, fuck you. Fuck their culture.
Yeah, you don't have to respect their culture. You have to respect customs, customs and traditions, I think, that are part of their culture, but not like things that violate basic human equality.
Yeah.
Which this does.
Yeah. There's just no room for nuance anymore, Kyle.
Oh, it's old ons.
That was funny.
I don't know if it was.
Okay. News the second.
Yeah.
Everything's bad and you should feel bad today, Kyle.
Uh-oh.
The dickbag fuckface hassle administration. By the way, the poll is open. You should vote in it.
Poll is open. Vote on the dickbag fuckface asshole of the year. There's some good candidates.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, we had somebody join from Canada just so they could vote for that one bitch. But the orange asshole has decreed that the federal government will not observe World AIDS Day this year. It has been commemorated every December 1st since 1988.
Does that include in the first Trump administration?
Both Republican and Democratic presidents have held World AIDS Day events or issued proclamations on it, including George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Trump in his first term.
Wow.
Although he did not mention LGBTQ plus people. Now, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. There definitely is a HIV AIDS. That means gay exclusively and Jesus. So bad.
Right.
And so they fight AIDS research. They fight PrEP. They fight even needle exchange programs when apparently ostensibly butt sex is what they have a problem with. But
right.
if it's good for HIV AIDS prevention or cure, they're against it again because Jesus.
Yeah.
And there are so many people, so many classifications of people who have HIV and are dealing with that as a problem. Anyway, I just it doesn't automatic. Sure, a lot of gay people, HIV/AIDS is a gay male issue, but not exclusively.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, it's really fucked up when even I feel like the most right-wing Christians should don't you care about caring for the sick and the needy, or isn't caring
Absolutely
for people
not.
part of I think people that have HIV are part of the group of people that you should put more time and effort into, and it's fucked up how they can be against it and know everyone's fine with that. Everyone's like, yep, that's just their policy. It's a fucked up policy, and I don't know how you can justify supporting them.
And Jesus is explicitly says be nice to immigrants.
Yeah, kind of breezed over that chapter, I'm sure.
All right, Kyle, she's a sleepless podcast like the wind.
Okay.
News the last.
Yeah.
This one's a good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. New York City Mayor-elect Zohan Mamdani has appointed a trans woman to his transition team, and everyone's fine with it.
I'm sure. I mean, who better to know about transitions than a trans woman?
Well done.
On theme. Good call.
His historic victory in New York City, which made him the city's first Muslim mayor and the youngest since 1892.
Damn.
Saw him secure 50.39% of the vote and made Governor Andrew Cuomo go bye-bye. But part of his campaign was to protect trans New Yorkers, especially given that they're the whipping post per usual.
Yeah.
So he announced that he had appointed more than 400 people to 17 transition committees to help him build his government. And amongst these appointees is trans rabbi Abby Stein.
Wow, that's so many people for a transition team. I was thinking a committee of 8 people that help with it. That's so many people.
I mean, it is so many people, you're right, but the city limits of New York City is 8.5 million people. That's I don't know, the 10 lowest population states combined still don't come up to that. The government is huge because of the huge number of people that are in that constituency. So, but yeah, you're right. 400 people, that seems calm down, girl. How much transitioning do you have to do?
Yeah, totally. And given that, then a percentage, if trans people are 1-2% of the population, I would expect there to be more trans people on the transition team.
Yeah.
Not to take a good news story and turn it bad, but here we are.
No, I can't imagine 400 important positions. What position did she get? Right-wing people immediately expressed outrage at her appointment, with one online commentator scathingly labeling her a, quote, transgender, an anti-Zionist, and a member of Jewish Voice for Peace / Gaza. Which, I don't, maybe? Like,
Yeah, it might be.
So, Matt Bernstein, who's an activist and also a Jew, said, quote, so in other words, an absolute queen. But yeah. Oh, I can't. Why won't you tell me what she's going to do for him? What are you going to do for us?
What are you going to do for me, a non-New Yorker?
Yeah. Well, okay. Can't find it. Okay. Whatever. I hope it's important.
Yeah.
I do think that, like, there's a lot of Islamophobia going on around the discussion of him and his candidacy and his now mayoral future. And the fear is, again, it's just Islamophobia, but that, like, you know, Sharia law is coming. And like, just know, like, you just have to watch one interview with this dude to, like, just know that, like, he's American as fuck and isn't gonna, like, start making women wear burqas in New York City or something. Like, it's just not, it's just bullshit. It's just Islamophobia.
Yeah.
That's the news, Kyle.
That's the news. Speaking of important positions, I want to thank the following new Patreon member. Thank you to Caleb Jones.
That can't fuck that one up.
Can't
Thanks, Caleb.
fuck that one unless he's like, I go by Caleb. Caleb Jones. Jones. Caleb Jones. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to get ad-free episodes a day early, if you want to use Mike's hole,
it's right here.
It's right here waiting. It's waiting for use. If you want to support the show, go to Gayish go to patreon.com/Gayish podcast.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so we already talked about how it's Losers Month.
Yeah, it is Losers Month.
But
which, you know, in a way, isn't it always Losers Month around here, Kyle? If you're listening to this.
Then you know. Are you ready to talk about Pokemon?
Let's talk about Pokemon.
Why are we doing this? This one, we are going to start to reveal which one of us posted, like, which of the topics.
Yeah, so the way that we did Losers Month, like, we do the Patreon bonus episode poll every month, and there's more than 10. But we took 10 of those, and Kyle nominated 5 and I nominated 5. So it wasn't a universal list of all of the losers of the poll. It was just you picked 5 and I picked 5. So that's what you mean by, like, who put this on the vote for Losers Month, who nominated it to Losers Month, and this one was mine. I think partially Pokemon, I know, is like really popular among gay men. And my boyfriend got me into playing Pokemon Go, especially when we went to Japan last year. So I'm like not a super fan, but, like, I'm aware of it, and I just thought it would be a good conversation. Yeah,
that's a good way to describe me. I am aware of it.
Yeah, great.
If you love Pokemon, you're going to hate this episode.
Now, Derek apparently is like a level 1 Ninja Warrior Master Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a head champion of Pokemon Universe or something.
A diamond aristocrat.
Yeah. He's really into Pokemon.
He has caught them all multiple times, I think.
Yep.
So if anybody's going to be disappointed, Kyle, it's Derek.
It's Derek. It's our audience sitting right in front of us. Sorry in advance, Derek. Don't correct me. Otherwise, this episode would just be too long. We're going to try our best based on the research that we did.
Sorry, you said too long and my brain went somewhere. No such thing. Yeah, okay. I'm going to talk to you about the history of Pokemon, Kyle.
Okay. You didn't brag about how you won Losers Month. You basically won. You got the number 1 voted on episode topic.
Oh, I mean, sometimes confidence is silence, Kyle.
Wow. Someone tell that to Trump.
Yeah, the lady doth protest too much.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations, Mike. I wanted to
thank you, Kyle.
Acknowledge your victory.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it.
In a very supportive, non-negative way.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. Well, although you've been just like totally defiling me every month for a while now.
Yep, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun until this point. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
The history of Pokemon, Kyle.
Sure.
Did you know that Pokemon stands for Pocket Monster?
I did not.
Yeah, it stands for Pocket Monster.
But why? It's an English word that it stands
It's
for?
Japanese. It's Japanese. Pokemon. It was invented by one dude. His name is Satoshi Tajiri, and he is on the spectrum and loved collecting and sorting bugs. He's a bug collector from suburban Tokyo, and his whole life from childhood, he, again, collected and sorted and labeled bugs in bug collections.
Interesting.
And so it's kind of easy once I go into like what the universe is actually about, like what the game is that's coming up in another segment. It makes sense that this is totally the brainchild of an autistic bug collector. Like it really does. It does click. So he grew up in Machida, Tokyo in the 60s and 70s, caught a lot of insects. His friends called him Dr. Bug. And then when...
That's not a creative nickname. Like, you know, like
true.
it's kind
That's
of
true.
just like...
It's a little on the nose.
A little on the nose.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Dr. Bug.
No. His real name?
Satoshi Tajiri.
I'm trying to come up with an insect-related name, but I can't. I'm not on the spot.
Also, we don't speak Japanese.
And we don't speak Japanese. There are two things coming up against me. One, I'm dumb.
So he then he discovered arcade games and started a self-published gaming magazine called Game Freak in 1981. In 1989, he saw kids playing Game Boy with the link cable. Did you have a Game Boy?
I did not.
The old original black and white. You might just be.
I remember
you're a baby.
Yeah.
We had one, but you could. There was just a couple of games like Tetris and a couple of others that you could link two Game Boys together and play like against each other or with each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, he saw some kids doing that and thought, quote, "What if you could catch creatures and trade them through that cable?" He originally called it Capsule Monsters, but that was already
Capimon.
That was already trademarked. So, but it was because in Japan they have lots and lots and lots of vending machines that are like claw games, or sometimes you don't have to play the game; you can just buy the thing and it'll come out. But they come in like plastic eggs, like come out of a vending machine, and that's the connection. Started beginning in 1990, Tajiri's tiny self-published magazine company, Game Freak, got an artist, Ken Sugimori, who is the original designer of all 151 first-run Pokemon.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
They keep coming out with like expansions and additions or whatever, but the very first edition was 151 creatures, and he designed all of them. Wow. Nintendo agreed to publish it as a video game, but Game Freak had almost no money. Shigeru Miyamoto, who is just a is a titanic character in video games. He created Mario and Zelda. Personally mentored Tajiri and sometimes gave them money under the table to keep the project going. 5 employees quit because they didn't get paid. They ran out of money so many times that Tajiri's father gave him money to keep the company afloat on top of Miyamoto. The game was originally planned for the original Game Boy, but by 1996, when they were actually getting close to being done with the game and ready to release it, Game Boy was old news.
Oh no!
Like they were working on like the Game Boy Color by then or whatever. And Nintendo executives said, "This is too complicated. We don't think that the complexity of this universe is going to float." Anyway, Tajiri luckily had a rich girlfriend, later a wife, because he
Note to self: get a rich boyfriend. That solves all your problems.
Yeah, exactly right. He had no salary for the entire 6 years that the game was being developed, and he was just supported by her.
Wow, that's a nice girlfriend.
Yeah.
I hope they're still together and in love.
I think they are.
Oh,
I don't know about the love part, but they are together.
Who is in love, really?
So it launched in February 27th, 1996. Pokemon Red and Green. Almost zero marketing budget. Initial sales weren't that great. Nintendo executives considered it a modest success at best. And then, like all good cult classics, it got super famous because of word of mouth. Kids fucking loved this game. Went crazy. And part of the magic there, and I'll go into this a little more when I talk about the universe itself, but like there were different Pokemon in Pokemon Red than there were in Pokemon Green. And in order to catch them all, you had to trade with friends or have two copies of the game and trade with yourself, which is the saddest thing I think I ever heard.
I'm alone in my room trading by myself. Like, oh, honey,
Derek
we'll
just
get you
pointed
some
at
friends.
himself.
Oh, baby.
But within a year, Pokemon became like a huge cultural phenomenon in Japan. The anime show launched in 1997, and Tajiri insisted that the show's protagonist be named Satoshi, which is his name, which translates as Ash in English. So Ash Ketchum, who is the main Pokemon trainer, protagonist of the universe, is named after him. So then they had to decide whether to get this to come to America. Nintendo of America was like, American kids will not like this. We don't know what the fuck is going to happen if we try to publish this in the United States. And the localization team wanted to like redesign a bunch of shit for American audiences, and their suggestions included transforming Pikachu. Like lots of people know Pikachu, even if they don't know Pokemon.
I even know Pikachu.
They wanted to transform Pikachu into, quote, a tiger with huge breasts that looked like a character from Cats.
If there's one thing I think is missing on the Frosted Flakes guy, it's a giant rat. Tony the Tiger, that's his name.
But I also feel like maybe the gays would be more into it.
Well,
like,
yeah, that's fair.
We love playing or interacting with a big-titted character in video games, especially.
See Tomb Raider.
Number 2, they wanted to replace all of the watercolor art, the original art style, with graffiti-style designs to make them edgier. And they wanted to give all of the monsters tougher names. And Yamauchi, who was the president of Nintendo in Japan at the time, refused. Quote, if we were going to do this, the only way would be with the original designs. They had a Pokemon event outside of Japan. The very first one in the United States was in Topeka, Kansas. The mayor officially renamed the city Topekachu.
Okay, that's good. I was like, why that city? I would name 10 other cities in a heartbeat before that one, but that's a good tie-in.
It's like they gave him a list of 20 American cities and said, like, do your best.
Yeah.
Like, which one? Which one? They dropped stuffed Pikachu from planes. There were skydivers. They dropped 10 yellow... Not dropped, sorry. They painted 10 yellow Volkswagen Beetles like Pikachu and drove them around other cities to promote the game. Pokemon Red and Blue launched in 98, and by November of 1999, it had sold 9.85 million copies in America alone. And it's been going ever since. I'll talk more about the universe in a future segment, but that's really the history. It was just like one like autistic bug collector dude that turned it into like this giant universe. In fact, Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time at $118 billion.
Damn.
That's more than Star Wars, Marvel, or Harry Potter.
Wow.
And it's because it includes games, anime, movies, trading cards, merchandise, mobile games like Pokemon Go. Like it's like it's kind of under the radar. Like I don't think if you asked people what's the number one financially successful franchise in human history, I don't think people would think Pokemon, but it is.
Yeah. Wow. And it sounds like he like failed so many times, ran out of money, had to get it from other people. Like at any point he could have stopped and been like, God, I need to go back to my accounting job or whatever he did. Like this is a failure and I need to move on, but he didn't, which is like, those stories are always inspirational because then it reminds you that when you fail, it's not the end of the road. There's more ahead of you.
That's right. That's what keeps me going here, Kyle.
Yeah. This is Pokemon specifically.
No, failing and keep it going.
Okay. That's why we're still here. Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you some data.
Okay.
And this is from a study called Pokemon Go. healthy or harmful.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
And in case you play Pokemon Go now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not now. I don't think I've touched it in like almost a year, but.
Oh, okay. You played it briefly.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Because I travel a fuck ton for work, and boyfriend is like super into it. I'm robbing the cradle. He's a lot younger. He's more the generation. And because I travel all over the world, he wanted me to go catch the Pokemon in the places that I travel for work and bring them back so that I could trade them to him. And it was for a couple of reasons. There's some Pokemon that you can only get if you're in a different place physically. And there's an achievement or whatever that you can get that is it adds up the distance every time you make a trade. And so if you can gather enough distance, you get like a award or whatever.
Cool.
So if I went to India, like I was in Bangalore, India, and brought back a bunch of Pokemon, I would trade them to him and he would get like 7,000 points like every time because that's how far away it is.
That's really sweet of you to collect Pokemon for your boyfriend.
I mean, also it was nice to have something to do. I get bored on those trips sometimes.
And it's like you don't have to buy him like a keychain. You know, you have something that you can give him that he actually wants.
That's true. Yeah.
Anyway, Pokemon Go is, in case you don't know, it's an app. You search for Pokemon by walking around in the real world. It's called augmented reality, in which the game and real life interact together. You find Pokemon, you catch them. That's I think all you need to know about it is you walk around in the real world to find these Pokemon. This study is by Victoria R. Wagner Green, Amy J. Watring, Thomas Castor, Jessica Kruger, Sarah Mortimer, Joseph A. Dake. And this appeared in the American Journal of Public Health, which is a peer-reviewed journal. Came out in 2017.
Great.
So within 3 months, the Pokemon Go was released in July 2016, and within 3 months, it had been downloaded more than 550 million times and had made more than $470 million in sales.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go, as of 2017, it said Pokemon Go is still downloaded more than 700,000 times each day worldwide. So even after its release was its biggest month. But even after that, people are still downloading it at an alarming rate, I guess is what I would say. And when it came out, the media reported on both the benefits and the negative side effects of the game. So on the negative side, news stories suggested there were car crashes, pedestrian injuries, trespassing, and even muggings. I don't know. I'm going to mug you for your Squirtle. Like, I don't know what the...
Oh, well, no, it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with the game. It's just that the game encourages people to physically walk around and they're like distracted and on their phone. And if there's a training gym that is like in the Skid Row horrible crime rate area of town and you just like follow trying to catch them all.
Yeah, with your phone out, like saying, hey, come find me. Okay, I get it. On the positive side, it got people physically out of their homes into the real world. So they these researchers wanted to get actual data to help decide how it was faring.
Okay.
They did a local convenience sample survey of 662 adult players who were intercepted, like a football, in public locations while playing the game. So they found actual people playing the game, which that's fun to like... You look like you're playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
You got Pokemon Go face on.
They went out to catch them all.
Yeah, they caught all of them that are catching them all. Yeah. So the potential harms. One study, not this one, but they reported on a previous study that found more than 100,000 tweets over a 10-day period depicted distracted driving while playing Pokemon Go. Among these tweets were tweets about 14 different traffic accidents caused by distracted drivers.
Sure. Which, that game is so hard to play when you're driving.
Oh, yeah?
Because you've got to be, like, physically close to the thing, and cars notoriously move.
Yeah.
You're, like, trying to get the shit done before the light turns green.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like on the highway trying to like slow down to catch it before you. Yeah. That makes sense that's so many tweets featuring distracted driving. And then on top of catching it, you're tweeting about trying to catch it.
Right. Yeah.
You're doing several layers of bad there.
Yeah.
So what this study did is ask them the percentage of, they asked the people what kind of activities they did while playing the game. And so here are the activities people did while playing the game. 43% were biking while playing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's probably the most efficient way to like catch them all.
Yeah. Not very safe though. If you're playing while biking.
Oh, like don't be on your bike. I just mean like getting from A to B.
No, they were playing on their bike. These are activities they're doing while they're playing.
I hope they had their helmets on.
Yep. Walking without paying attention is 32% of people.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like bumped into something because you weren't paying attention?
Yes.
Okay.
Or like people.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot harder to avoid hitting people when you're like looking down at the ground at your phone and walking.
Yeah.
And the shit that you do, there's more shit to do in places that are busier parts of the city that have more people and obstacles and like shit to run into.
Yeah. This is a little less dangerous than the car one, but still important. 38% sacrifice sleep to play greater amounts of the game.
Okay.
What? Dude.
That just like that happens. I get it.
Yeah.
But that game you've got to move around. Like unless you've got like stuff close to, like there were like 4 Pokestops near the apartment that Boyfriend and I rented last summer before we bought this house, and I would definitely like hit those 4 stops from bed because I could. I would have to walk to a Pokestop from here because we're out in the suburbs.
Maybe people were walking to stops and instead of sleeping.
There's just not much you can do while sleeping or not sleeping.
Right.
But, yeah.
27% were driving while playing. More than a quarter of people.
I don't like that.
That's a lot of people. Playing in areas they do not feel safe was 14%.
Yeah.
And entering private property was 11%.
Okay, yes, girl. Yeah, you're right. Cutting through that yard would make it easier to get over to the Pokestop that's a block down. Go around.
But sometimes isn't there a Pokemon in the middle of like private, do not enter, trespassing forbidden kind of places?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, yes. But also, like, that doesn't mean that you have to go in there usually. Like, you just have to be close enough. You don't have to be, like, exactly
on top of it. Oh, got it. Okay.
Now, I do think that means that, like, you could be on the sidewalk in front of a person's house and they're, like, looking through the drapes at you, being like, what the fuck are you doing, you weirdo? And you're trying to catch something out of their backyard.
Someone, like, pointing their phone at your house from the sidewalk? That's creepy. That's really creepy.
Sounds like Grindr.
Oh.
Or Sniffies.
Walk around to triangulate their position.
It has been noted that Sniffies looks like Pokemon Go. It's a map with little bubbles on it of like here's, except it's dicks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And it's harder to catch them.
Yeah. Well.
Depending on who you're messaging, I guess. And among the demographics, men were more likely to play while driving, biking. They were more likely to play in areas where they do not feel safe, and they were more likely to enter private property to catch Pokemon.
That all checks out.
Yeah, I think of men as being less risk averse, and more willing to put themselves in danger because men feel like they own everything.
Asterisk dumber.
Dumber. Yeah, totally. And players who were aged 24 or younger were also more likely to engage in risky behaviors than their older counterparts.
Yeah.
So if you're
asterisk
young,
dumber.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically I wonder, they didn't say education level, but I wonder if lower education level is connected to riskier.
And your prefrontal cortex isn't done baking until you're 25 or whatever that lie is that people say.
Is that not true?
I don't think it's actually true.
Oh, interesting.
But impulse control is one of the things that you need to be older to have fully formed. That's why everybody gets pregnant in their 20s.
Oh, I didn't. Potential benefits.
Yeah.
They asked participants to name or to say how many days they got 30 minutes or more of physical activity, both before and after they downloaded the game. They found that before they downloaded the game, 31% of respondents met the recommended activity levels.
Yeah.
75% met the recommended activity levels after starting the game. So there was a significant increase in the number of people achieving the recommended amount of exercise. So, of course, in conclusion, they did not say whether it was harmful or helpful. They didn't say yes or no. These things are really difficult to compare. They did talk about how this could both help as a solution for obesity, help people get out in the real world, visit parks and museums and local infrastructure. At the same time, there are risks like distracted driving that can be life-threatening. And there was a need. They mentioned safety features are needed in cars specifically. I don't know why they didn't talk about safety features in the Pokemon app itself. I mean, they implied that there are a lot of technology channels in which updates could help, but like I'm surprised they didn't harp on the app itself. Could probably tell when you're driving and do something different.
Even fucking Waze will say don't type and drive. Like this is a driving app. Like great, I'm gonna type on you to go where I need to be.
Yeah, I don't know. They also said education and public policy efforts will be critical to limit the morbidity and mortality. So those were some of their recommendations. That's the Gata.
Well, okay, I want to talk to you about the Pokemon universe, Kyle. Do you know stuff about it?
No, I mean, not really. I know Ash and Pikachu, and I know some of the funnier named Pokemon.
Okay, some of it we already talked about. The Pokemon, they're pocket monsters. They're creatures that exist in the wild. Humans catch them in Pokeballs, which is like an enslavement device.
Oh, God.
But we don't call it that.
Nope.
But you put them in prison. You own them. They live in your balls now.
Pokeballs sound delicious, by the way. I would order that at a Japanese restaurant.
I'll have the extra large Pokeballs, please.
With salmon.
Yeah. There are currently 1,025 different species across 9 generations of games, and the original 151 from Red, Blue, Yellow are called Gen 1. Every Pokemon has 1 or 2 types, and the types are like fire, water, grass, electric.
Captain Planet.
Yeah, exactly right. And then there's like weaknesses or strengths, like fire beats grass, water beats fire. That one makes sense. Grass beats water. That one I don't get, but whatever.
Because grass soaks up the water, it inhales it, and it goes yum, yum, yummy water.
Okay. There are 18 types total, and some of them are like ones that make less sense to me as a person, but whatever. There's Ghost and Dragon and Psychic and Dark and Steel and Fairy. Fairy was added in 2013. That sounds gay.
That sounds gay for sure.
Now, most Pokemon evolve into stronger forms as they level up.
Yes.
And so like Charmander becomes Charmeleon, who becomes Charizard. And I love this note from this article. Quote, unlike biological evolution, this happens to individual creatures within their lifetime.
I love that little jab at like, no, this is not what evolution is in real life.
Right.
Like,
and you need...
Why are there still monkeys, Mike?
I know. God, fucking idiot people. I still want to get Forrest Valakai on the show. If you know him, have him call me.
Oh.
And some of them will only evolve if you like trade them or use special items or level up with high friendship. Some Pokemon are shiny, also gay.
Yep.
They're like sparkly.
Yep.
And but there are also color variants. So originally in the beginning it was 1 in 8,000, and now it's 1 in 4,000 will be shiny. And a shiny Charizard is black instead of orange.
Cool.
But there's no advantage. They're not better except aesthetically.
Yeah, which aesthetically better is also better.
But it does feel a little gay to be out there and being like, I want the shiny orange one.
Yeah.
Even though like functionally it's the same.
Yeah, I remember that happened with the Marvel cards that I collected. There were like hologram versions of the cards, and like those were like rarer or felt cool to have, even though I didn't do anything with I just collected them and put them in a little binder. And then when I grew up, I was like, no, I don't want those anymore. That was the extent of what happened with those cards.
Do you ever wonder if some of them were worth money?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, great.
Yeah. And then my wonderment goes to inaction and nothing happens.
Yeah. There are shiny hunting communities, and so the like encyclopedia of Pokemon is your Pokédex, and you're trying to fill your Pokédex, you're trying to catch them all. Is to complete your Pokédex. They release new ones all the time, again with expansions. It is marketed to kids, but there is competitive Pokemon, and a lot of adults are involved and play it. There's EV trading, effort value trading, IV breeding, individual value breeding, strategic team building, and official world championships with some significant prize money.
What is IV breeding?
I don't know.
That sounds hot.
I think it's like it's like when you I don't know, Derek, how's it work?
IVs are points that the Pokemon has, scores, credentials that they have upon catching them or breeding them, and you want to be able to get them to min-max, defense or attack, right? EVs are things that you can train to add to those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So IV breeding is just people breeding for specific IVs because they want a high defense Pokemon or they want something with a high special attack based off this background.
Derek just said an explanation that included the word breeding a bunch, so I don't know.
You had me at breeding.
You had me at breeding. Do you think every time I get bred, I get leveled up in like some kind of skill?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah. You get
improved defense. Yeah. Thanks, bro. High five.
You get more EV in your hole.
Yeah.
Great. The competitive metagame is a lot of math. There is a lot of math involved, and I think that's hilarious and beautiful. We already talked about the fact that like they've made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
I think that's all I wanted to tell you about it. I think that the types sometimes matter. Like obviously the fairy type is, I think, the gayest.
Yeah.
Just hands down.
Yeah.
Although fire types could be like the flamers.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk more about like who the gayest Pokemon are. But that's how the universe works. So then you're a trainer and you run around and collect them and train your Pokemon. There's also Team Rocket, which is like the bad guys. Mm-hmm. They're the evil Pokemon trainers, which I don't know. You're all slavers. I don't know why. I don't know why they're considered the good ones, because it seems like you already have to have nefarious intent in your heart to imprison and force into battle your Pokemon, but whatever.
It's just like zoos, and we're helping them.
Sure. They
love it.
But the bad guys aren't.
Even
though they're doing exactly the same thing. Okay, great. Anyway, that's Team Rocket, and that's important because I'm going to talk to you about some Team Rocket folks too in the Patreon segment if you don't cover it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to talk about gay characters in Pokemon.
Yeah.
The actual human characters.
Yeah. Great. Trainers and merchants and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Great.
There are no officially confirmed gay characters in the Pokemon franchise.
Depending on who you ask.
Segment over.
Great.
No officially confirmed. I think that is... Well, okay, there are...
That's so Japanese. It's the same with Nintendo characters. Like, they're never, like, intentionally queer in any way whatsoever.
Yeah.
But there's some unintentional fucking queer shit going on in video game characters.
So let me tell you about that. There are... People make assumptions about characters, and there are also supplemental materials that contain gay characters. So the two that I found that are in supplemental materials is there is a 1990s manga called How I Became a Pokemon card that included a character named Akari, who is a trans boy.
Nice.
And he wants to be a cool trainer, was the description.
Great.
I want to be a cool trainer. There was an early guidebook for the Pokemon anime that describes Okama-san, who is a male character and uses an outdated Japanese term that refers to specifically an effeminate gay man.
Great.
They called him a faggot.
Yeah.
Or swishy, or what, I don't know what.
Fairy.
A
Nancy.
Yeah. Some word like that in Japanese. And I don't know if you want to call that an early guidebook official canon for Pokemon. So there are ways you can say, like, yes, there are officially gay or trans characters in the universe.
I think that depends on how overt that word is. If there's a character named Fagatron, that seems like...
Oh my God. An anime with a lead character named Fagatron would do so good. I love that. Derek, make a note of this timestamp. Remind me later to write Fagatron. Okay, suspected gay characters. There's Grusha, who is the main antagonist from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is a role-playing video game. Grusha is a male character that appears very feminine. So people then speculated that he must be gay.
Sure.
from Reddit, quote, just because he I grabbed some quotes from Reddit about each of these characters since I don't know that much. And I cherry picked these, quotes. So whatever. From Reddit, just because he looks feminine doesn't mean he must be transgender or gender fluid. You're enforcing gender stereotypes here.
Mm-hmm. It's a type of stereo.
Yeah. Which I can both see the side of, okay, we don't have any officially gay characters or queer characters. This one seems pretty queer. I know some of the signs, and I wrestle with, like, I know that's a homo. I just know it.
Yeah.
And it's because of stereotypes.
Yeah.
And sometimes those are true.
Yeah.
And I can also see, like, well, if they haven't officially confirmed it themselves, don't make assumptions about them. That just reinforces some of those stereotypes. So I see both sides of this argument that, pops up around Grusha.
It kind of feels gross, right?
What?
To, like, just have stereotype after stereotype be what's presented, but, like, no confirmation, no overtly actual queer behavior.
Yeah.
It all feels very, like being the butt of the joke as opposed to being in on the joke or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's Jesse and James, which you're going to talk about a little bit more.
I'm going to talk about James.
James, okay. They are over the top and flamboyant, and so I won't go into anything on them. There's Hassel and Brasius. They are gym leaders from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They share a close relationship that many people interpret as romantic.
Yeah.
They refer to each other as nicknames such as Haas and Brasi, and their dialogue suggests a deep bond. And from Reddit, someone was commenting on a video of them and said, quote, disaster gays for the win. So I don't know what's disaster about them, but something must be fucked up about these two homosexuals.
Okay.
I could see, like, gym bros being gay.
I hope they're jacked and I hope they fuck.
Oh, same. On screen.
Yeah.
Give us the gay Pokemon porn that we've been deserving.
Yeah. Derek showed us some straight Pokemon porn at the production meeting, and it was disturbing.
It was the Pikachu. They did a bad job. They did a bad job with Pikachu.
Well, it was Dickachu.
Sorry, Dickachu. I didn't mean to misrepresent the Pokemon porn. Dickachu had a very bad. Go look it up if you really want to. It's straight. So just
it was straight. Yeah.
The dude was hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
Ash, or what is his name in the Pokemon series? Gash. Perfect.
It's not a straight dude name.
There's lastly Lily and Mallow, which are from Pokemon Sun and Moon, also a role-playing video game. They have a close relationship that fans suspect is romantic. From Reddit, someone said, quote, Lily is probably bi in the games given she has an implied crush on the player character regardless of gender. So it wouldn't surprise me if this extended to her anime counterpart. Which that's kind of cool that there's someone that has a crush on you regardless of what gender you select as your starting character. That does make that character bi. That makes sense.
Yeah. Pan?
Yeah. Bi plus. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Those are some of the suspected gay characters in Pokemon, even though none are confirmed. Isn't it frustrating that none are confirmed, but gays love this so much? I'm sure that's a frustrating experience to be a fan of this and also have no officially gay characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seems like it's been going on for so long and has so many different characters involved in it that you'd think.
But it's still very Japanese, and like I said, that's a conservative, highly gendered culture.
Yeah.
That is against gay marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. See the news.
Okay, Kyle.
Okay,
Kyle.
Okay, Mike.
Kyle, okay.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the gayest Pokemon.
Okay.
And the way we're going to do this is I am going to first show you a picture, and you're going to describe what you see.
Okay.
Out Magazine did a article, so this is not just my opinion.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you what the name is and why Out says that they are gay. Oops. Did you see it?
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay, great.
But I know that one's Bulbasaur.
That one's Bulbasaur. How do you know Bulbasaur?
I have no idea why that is. I don't remember, like, my mom's middle name, but for some reason I know that that's Bulbasaur.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a green. It's like if a angry turtle had its shell turned into a tulip. So it's like It's like looks like a little flower on its back.
Yeah. Well, Out Magazine says Bulbasaur is either a plant daddy or a vegan lesbian. But either way, she's your favorite plant-loving queer who's here to tell you why pulling out of the Paris Accord was a mistake and says Mother Earth a lot.
Oh, God. Sure.
Okay, here's the next one.
This is a flying Pokemon, and I think it looks like a butterfly that's maybe a little bit more insecty with giant eyes, maybe a moth of some kind. And I think their names are really on the nose, because I'm going to name it Flyerson.
Okay. Its name is Butterfree.
Oh, yep. See, a little bit on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's kind of like if you, in the Pokemon world, eventually you're just going to sound accidentally racist.
Oh, no. Why?
Well, because like I'm not going to do it, but the very racist, stereotypical Japanese accent, were I to do it, part of doing it is turning your L's into R's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Butterfree, if you pronounce butterfly, turn the L into an R and mispronounce the Y as an E, because Y makes an E sound sometimes. It's just butterfly in a fucked up Japanese way.
Interesting.
Butterfree. Anyway, so the butterfly is represents trans people because of the, like, first it's a caterpillar and then it turns into a cocoon and comes out a beautiful butterfly. Mm-hmm. And also, in Spanish, butterfly is also slang for mariposa for gay people.
I think it's more like faggot, like a little bit more offensive than just gay person.
Okay, butterfly.
Shit, I should know this one. This is looks like a little dinosaur that's red and has a flame coming off its tail. Mm-hmm. This is, shit, I feel like I have this one on the tip. Is this Charizard?
Well, okay, don't shake your head no, Derek. This is Charmander.
Oh, I was in the... Derek, give me this. Just give me this.
Who evolves into Charizard.
I'm impressed with me already. If I only got those, then I'm impressed with me.
Out Magazine says Charmander the baby gay.
Oh.
So soft and gentle, the way he whispers char char, you know he just loves his mom. And his little flame is clearly a metaphor for the burgeoning flamer he will one day be.
Yeah, the flame coming off his tail. He's a flamer, for sure.
Literal flamer.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to screw up the name of this one, but
is this one? No, this is Jigglypuff.
No.
Oh shit. It's like a little pink. It looks like a marshmallow that has a swirl for hair and has these little like tubby arms and legs. It's like, yeah, a marshmallow with arms and legs and 2 ears.
Yep.
So I don't know who it is.
This is Clefairy. Clefairy.
Never heard that name before in my life.
Long E, short E. Clefairy, Clefairy. The second one, Clefairy. Okay. Clefairy worship the moon, and the moon is queer.
Like a lesbian.
Like a lesbian. Also, they only travel in packs and talk to other Clefairy just like lesbians. And queer people in general.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with this one. What do you see?
I did not see that. That's the big one, and that looks like.
Yeah, this is Psyduck in the lower right-hand corner. Don't pay any attention to Psyduck. This one behind it.
It looks like half of a clam, and inside there's like a little black pearl. But it also has a horn, gray horn coming out of it. This looks like a metaphor for a vagina. So I'm going to call it Labiapus.
Great. I like Labiapus.
Yeah.
That should totally be a Pokemon. This is Cloyster.
Oh, I said like an oyster. And I was closer than I thought.
Out Magazine says Cloyster's a grinning vulva.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could have written this article.
Yep, you could have. How about this one?
Oh, this one's defo queer. It's like, it looks like just a sludge, and it's just pink, glittery sludge with like barely has arms and legs formed out of it. It looks like flubber, but pink and sparkly. And it's kind of smirking, like it knows something that it wants to tell me but can't. And I'm going to call this Glittery Poo.
I love that. That also sounds very Pokemon-ish.
Yeah.
This is Ditto. And Out Magazine says Ditto is our genderqueer, gender nonconforming sibling, and we stand their decision to be who they want to be at any time. So Pokemon used to not have a gender binary, or at least one that wasn't as rigidly enforced. And then they were like, no, every Pokemon has gender binary. They have a forced gender binary. Ditto is one of the few who escaped that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So,
and can't Ditto become other Pokemon? Isn't that why the Ditto, like...
That's sort of the point. So Ditto has no gender because Ditto becomes the gender of the Pokemon that they become.
We talked about this, I think, when you talked about...
Derek has a correction.
Oh, God.
They're often used in breeding because whatever Pokemon they're bred with turns into that Pokemon.
So, Derek said they're also used in breeding because the Pokemon turns into... whatever Pokemon you want it to become to breed with.
Sex slaves.
So they're sex slaves. Oh boy, that's hot if it's consensual, but I don't know that if this one is. Okay. This is looks like a dinosaur with a long neck and little wings for ears. It's adorable. It has real big eyes like an anime does. And is that shell on its back? Is that part of the Pokemon, or is that a separate thing they're floating on? No, though they're two different. Okay, yeah. So we're just looking at like little dinosaur with a long neck looks like a Loch Ness monster coming out of the water. And I'm gonna name it Loch Ness.
I love it. This is Dragonair.
Okay.
And Out Magazine just says a high femme queen. Dragonair literally evolves with an accessory around her neck and those little wings around her ears. Other Pokemon are shaking.
Cute.
This is 3 different versions of the same Pokemon.
Is this looks like a mean version of Pikachu in the middle. It looks like Pikachu just got a bath and got dried off and his hair's all stuck up. This isn't Pikachu?
This isn't Pikachu.
Oh.
This
is Raichu?
It's so Eevee is a Pokemon. And then at some point, Eevee starts off normal, but then evolves into several different kinds of Eevee. And I think that's just the electric Eevee in the middle there.
Oh, okay.
The water Eevee, the electric Eevee, the fire Eevee.
Gotcha.
And so this just says, Out says this is like a queer person because Eevee starts off normal, but after a few semesters at college, she evolves to become the person she was meant to be. Just like many queer people.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that evolution is a theme of why gay... I'm going to talk a little bit more about why gay people like Pokemon, and I wonder if the evolution from one thing to another, seeing it also as a benefit and an upgrade to who they are. I think they get higher stats when they upgrade, so like that seems pretty cool and a metaphor for gayness.
It absolutely is. Yeah, I do think that that's part of the appeal.
Yeah.
Or, part of it.
Yeah. Oh boy, if you like balls, this one has them all. It's like a blue ball with arms and legs, and on its head looks like this flower thing with 4 red balls on it and 4 petals. And I think this is called Baltastic.
Baltastic.
Yeah.
This is Gloom. And Out says, Gloom is your depressed friend who sleeps around a lot for self-esteem, and she constantly has cum dripping out of her mouth.
Oh my God. I'm in love with Gloom. Yeah, Gloom is drooling.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure a load.
Yep.
Let's do this one.
Oh, this is like a cat that has arms and legs. Cats have arms and legs, but like human-looking arms and legs and a big, long purple tail. It looks kind of femme, cute, flying through space. I'm going to name this Catsar.
Yeah, I like Catsar.
Yeah.
That's good. All of your names have been excellent.
Oh, thank you.
This is Mewtwo?
Okay, so I was in the ballpark.
Or Meowtwo? An annoying older cultured gay who saw that movie you just saw months ago at Sundance and hated it. This one on the right.
Oh God, I hate this one. This looks like a tourist became a Pokemon. It looks very human-esque except for the black gray wings that it has for ears. They're wearing like a tropical shirt with maybe what are binoculars around its neck. It has gloves on, but it's like pinkish like a human. Tourist. I'm going to call this Visitar.
Visitar.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fantastic. You're nailing this. This is Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime looks like a retired gay who's moving to Palm Springs.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, you will know this one.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Or if we're in the porn version, Dickachu.
Yeah. Yep. What do you think?
Cute, classic. Everyone knows Pikachu.
Yep. But this says that Pikachu is a bratty sub. But because it's so good at being a bratty sub, it's actually a dom.
I mean, the best subs are the ones in control. So maybe that's what they're referring to.
Refuses to go into his Pokeball, refuses to do what he's told in general, but is a loyal sub.
Oh.
Okay, how about this one?
This is, I don't know. The image of this looks like I was giving a blowjob to a Pikachu Pokemon, because you're looking up from its, like, you're seeing its like belly and its head, and it's got these cute little pointy triangle ears and little fangs coming out of the bottom of its lips. This is Draconic.
This is Snorlax.
I forgot. My dad always jokes that that's his favorite Pokemon.
And Snorlax is the unofficial Pokemon of the Bears. How about this one?
Squirtle.
That's Squirtle.
Yeah.
The gayest name, probably.
Yeah, oh, for sure. This is the Pokemon's name you use when you're making a joke about Pokemon. Use Squirtle.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're going to skip this one. How about this one?
Oh, God. I think Derek showed me this one at one point. I don't remember. It's like black with big pink lips and long blonde hair, and wearing like a red dress with like accents over the boobs. I think this is Black Ometis.
Okay. Black Ometis.
Yeah, because its skin is black.
You can't make this up. This Pokemon's name is Jinx.
Oh, like Monsoon.
Like Jinx Monsoon. Friend of the show.
She's been on.
A literal drag queen. And I feel like Jinx has gotten more drag-ish over time. Like this is from the cartoon, from the anime, and Jinx has gotten like more drag queen-esque with each iteration, in my opinion. Anyway, you did great, Kyle.
Oh, thanks, man. Let's do an Ask Reddit to close it out.
Let's do Ask Reddit.
And the question is, why is Pokemon so popular among gays?
Well, we already talked a little bit about the evolution thing.
Yep.
That, like, you are something else and then you come out.
And you evolve. Yeah. What? This is posted to Ask Gay Bros by a deleted user. What else do you think draws us to Pokemon?
They're fabulous.
Yeah, they're
campy as fuck.
They're so campy.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable little monsters that I think we enjoy. Some of the comments, probably just more guys who grew up with it in the dating pool these days, which that makes sense. As younger, as people that grew up with Pokemon, which I feel like Pokemon was a little bit, I was too old for Pokemon when it
I was
came
for
out.
sure too old when it came out.
So now that we have people that grew up with Pokemon entering the dating pool, then it might seem like more and more gays are interested in it over time.
Yeah. Although Derek's that much older than you, and he's a super fan. So
that's true. Takes all kinds. Someone else said Pokemon is a game where you raise a bunch of cute little dudes who will eat you for breakfast. So basically, it's gay as fuck.
Okay.
Someone said probably because of gamer demographics. Most gay guys don't like playing games like Call of Duty or Halo or Fortnite if they're going to have prepubescent teen boys calling each other faggot over the mic all the time.
Yeah.
I've noticed that most gay guys prefer single player or Nintendo games rather than the mainstream Xbox and PS games that tend to cater to the lowest common denominator of straight male interests, war, sports, etc.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
It feels like
it's like I play World of Warcraft and I don't like PvP. I like the PvE stuff. But like I want to play the game.
Right.
I don't want to like kill people.
I think we saw this when there was this study about what careers gays tend to pick, and one of them was, I'm not getting the word right, but more autonomous, where you had less supervision, and I think we like to be more independent. So playing on your own and not PvP makes a lot of sense. We, especially in our early days, can have issues with society and culture and other people, and so we can pull away from that and want to find our own venues that don't provide homophobia to us fed on a spoon, and sometimes that includes not interacting with other people.
Yep.
Someone said it's symbolic of gay hookup culture. You are always looking for the next best thing.
Yeah.
You don't collect just one Pokemon and be content. You got to catch them all. On a subconscious level, appeals to the gay man's desire to find as many attractive partners as possible.
Yeah, that's not great. But.
That's not a ringing endorsement of gay men. And I can't tell if someone is just drawing these parallels like afterwards, looking back at it, like retroactively being like, oh, here's a connection, or if this actually is a legitimate reason gay men are interested in this.
Yeah. The thing that you just said.
The first one, where it's just like retroactively looking back on something and trying to draw a comparison between two things that may not actually be the cause of.
I think gay guys are into it for other reasons, and then somebody asking the question, why are gay men into this? And then they know a little bit about the game, and they're like, well, it must be because it's like Grindr. Like, no, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not why people start. Okay. I don't think it's why people stay.
Yeah. Okay. But sometimes I do feel like a Pokemon trainer.
Well, yeah. You got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Have you ever been with somebody that it feels like you're just a checkbox?
Yeah, a lot of people.
That happened to me. Like I felt really gross about it.
Oh, I felt great.
Great.
Use me. I mean, there's some people that is like, if you want to use me to check a box, check your box, honey. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's fine with me, as long as I get that jizz.
Check my box. It's on my prostate.
Someone said because of Machamp's six-pack.
Oh, yeah. Machamp.
I don't know. Someone said because they're cute little cartoons, but boyish and masculine enough for you to not feel too embarrassed about liking it. And I think there's something about, like, you have to toe the line in what your interests are as a gay person, especially when you're younger, of finding something that's okay for a man to like, but is not, like we talked about, like not the bro-y, super masked things. You have to find things that are socially acceptable to like, but still fit your interests. And I think Pokemon is something that has enough mass appeal that you're allowed to like it, even like no matter who you are. So men are allowed to like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And so it's acceptable to like this.
There's not a lot of overt sexuality in a lot of Nintendo stuff. And I think that maybe like Nintendo becomes a safe place for gay kids for those reasons.
Yeah.
Like Mario. Something sexual about Mario. You're allowed to like Mario.
He's chasing that pussy from castle to castle.
Okay, well, that's true. But like, she keeps rejecting him.
That's true. Yeah, he needs to know when to say no.
Yeah.
Someone said, if you want my interpretation, gamers, gay men who have affinity for video games, thank you, don't see themselves represented in more mature games that are targeted to assume straight male players. So they flock to the franchise with the cool and cute little monsters.
Yeah.
Which I think there's something to that. And then someone lastly said, who doesn't enjoy throwing your balls in the face of a Jigglypuff?
Yeah. Oh my God, we didn't even talk about hold on.
What?
We didn't even talk about what I think is the gayest Pokemon.
What do you think is the gayest Pokemon? It's not Squirtle?
I think it's Lickitung. Look at this. Like,
oh my God, that is a giant tongue coming out of a dinosaur, like on all fours. It's pink with like little yellow.
I want to get rimmed by Lickitung.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a great lesbian, because it's got a
Don't
giant
take this from
tongue.
me.
Okay, you can have it too. It can be a bisexual.
Yeah, great. Did we do it?
Is Pokemon gay? I mean, officially no, because there are no official, depending on how you interpret that question, nothing officially confirmed and in the main storyline. So the answer should be no, but a lot of gays really like it. And so I think they're kind of lucky to have us gay fans.
Maybe. Yeah.
So there is kind of something gay about Pokemon that we talked about a little bit of why, but
I also feel like in my life, most Pokemon Go players are gay dudes and straight chicks. And there's exceptions. I know some straight dudes that play it, but like for the most part, it's gay dudes and straight chicks. And I don't know if that's because that's the target demographic or who is like drawn to the game, or if that's just all I have in my social circle. Like selection bias.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, I don't know. So it's both straight and gay, and I can't, I don't think there's a perfect answer of why.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Should we take a break?
I'm so nervous about this one.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know. Did we talk? We probably didn't talk about your favorite Pokemon, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
You can let us know who you think is gay in the comments, I guess.
Yeah. We didn't talk about Meowth. The voice actor for Meowth was a trans lesbian, I think.
Oh, no way.
On the show. What else didn't we talk about? I mean, there's like a fuck ton of shit. There was a weird amount of shit that we could have talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about James on the Patreon segment and a bunch of stuff about that. But,
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Maddie Blaustein, intersex, transgender voice actress.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Squirtle break.
Oh, no.
This is the part where Mike and Kyle take a break.
So are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're going to do our gayest and straightest.
We're going to do our gayest and straightest. But first, local gay bar review.
Ooh.
Okay. I want to talk to you about Penny Lane in Dublin, Ireland.
Penny Lane is
Dublin,
in my something and in my something.
Very high dildo per establishment ratio. Okay, this is what I wrote. Okay, this place is fucking adorable. I swear Dublin gay bars have the highest dildos per capita of any city. This place is comfy, fancy, and I love it. It was dark, but there was warm colors in there, stylish mid-century modern highlights.
Wow.
And dog friendly. There's dogs in there and a bunch of dog statuettes that were like part of the decor. Might be my favorite gay bar in Dublin. It might be one of my favorites of all time based on how I was feeling the night that I went there anyway. I said 4.5 dildos. I'm hoping for a 5th, but I doubt it will actually materialize. It didn't. I didn't go home with anybody. So 4.5 dildos.
Okay. Wow. That's like the highest rated in recent memory. Like,
it's just super my vibe. That place is super my vibe. It's cute. It's got dogs. It's gay, but like mellow. It is not an oonce dance club. This is like a warm, cozy, let's hang out but be gay together kind of a zone. Which is exactly what I was looking for. It was raining too, so like it was exactly what I wanted at that moment.
Yeah. Would Dublin be your escape plan from the United States?
100%.
It sounds like a place that really speaks to you.
Yeah. We have an office there. I really like Irish people. I don't think they have a great food scene, but whatever. But like I just genuinely have a good time when I'm in Dublin.
Nice.
I think they're great people.
Oh.
And lots of dildos per bar.
Lots of dildos per bar. Yep.
Okay, Kyle.
Yeah.
Rate, review, subscribe, and recommend.
Yeah, it's never too late. If you've waited 400 episodes to send this to a friend or give us a rating, that's okay. We accept you and love you anyway. Just do it today.
Buy our book, come on our cruise, come on our face. It's going to be great.
All good things.
Our website is gayishpodcast.com.
We're on social media at Gayish Podcast. You can find our Facebook group where you can vote on the Dickbag Fuckface Asshole Awards.
Yeah.
Or find our Discord link at gayishpodcast.com/contact.
Do it. Our hotline, you can send us text messages or leave us voicemails, especially if it's your gayest and straightest. It's 5855-GAYISH. That's 585-542-9474. Standard rates apply.
Our email is gayishpodcast@gmail.com.
Our physical mailing address to which our Christmas presents should be sent is Post Office Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 98109. Speaking of which, we did get something.
We did get something, yeah.
From a listener, Derek. You are a listener, Derek.
Oh my God. Look at this t-shirt.
Known homosexual. That's fantastic.
That's hilarious. It's a gray t-shirt with pink writing on it on the front that just says known homosexual.
Known homosexual.
It's true, I am.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Say the name of the brand.
Oh, the name of the brand is Raygun. Small. This is yours, right?
The greatest store in the universe, Raygun. Wait, what is Ray Gun?
This t-shirt place in the Midwest that has a bunch of liberal shit like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Thanks, Ray Gun, and thanks, Derek.
Yeah.
That was really sweet.
Very, very sweet. Should we do our Gayest and Straightest?
Yeah, let's do our Gayest and Straightest.
You're going first.
Okay, great. Dom taught me into it. My Gayest is for Thanksgiving. I came to your Stragglers Thanksgiving, which anyone that didn't have a place to go got to have a home, which is very sweet of you. My dad was very grateful that you had me. So I talked to you. I talked to you with like my parents and my therapist. Ugh. Sometimes it's too much. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean my Gayest and Straightest to go into some insults of you. But when I went to Thanksgiving,
I'm grateful for you too, Kyle.
Okay, yeah. There was something nice somewhere in there, and it got lost. My Gayest is that I don't cook, and I brought white and red and rosé wine.
Yeah. And cookies. You brought me cookies.
And I brought cookies.
Well, Mom had one and said, Kyle cooked me breakfast.
I'm so glad someone ate one. My Straightest is I didn't take any photos of the food at Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I think posting your food to Instagram is like a gay requirement that I did not meet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not airing dirty laundry too much, I hope.
Okay, but...
I was furious. Because, like, it's a bunch of millennials that were making the food, and it all had to come together, and we were supposed to eat at 5 or whatever the fuck time it was. I forget. And they're, like, taking their... I'm starving to death, and they're taking their sweet-ass time making the food pretty so they can take pictures, and you can't touch the food until the pictures are taken.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I give 0 fucks about the pictures. I want to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same.
Great. Okay.
But, yeah.
Love you, boyfriend.
What about you?
The straightest thing about me this week is for Thanksgiving, I grilled the ham.
Nice.
I just did the work outside on the barbecuer, which is not a barbecuer. It's a griddle, outdoor
roaster?
Griddle,
Oh.
Blackstone spit roaster.
Yeah.
And so I had to figure that out. But like, I don't know, just being outside in the rain cooking meat just felt like that's the straight guy responsibility.
Yep.
And then the gayest thing about me was on Friday night, Mom and I watched Wicked One Wonderful Night, which was a concert that the cast of Wicked did in front of an audience to sing all of the songs from Wicked. It was super good.
That's very gay.
Like Bo and Yang hosted it. Like,
it's for sure.
Gay as fuck.
Yeah, soup's gay. We have a listener's Gayest and Straightest. This one is from Jeff from Minneapolis.
Jeff from Minneapolis.
My name is Jeff from Minneapolis, calling with my Gayest and Straightest for the past week and tomorrow. The Gayest, I just returned from a week in Augusta, Georgia, attending Badass Weekend, which correlates great with your recent podcast about spanking. It was a week-long gay male spanking event attended by 213 participants. Lots of bad boys getting spanked, including myself, as a result of difficulty walking and definitely sitting down. When I returned back to Minneapolis, my husband had to put some first aid on my back and my ass, and he commented that my butt had been returned back to iron tail condition, which is kind of the way it was 30 years ago when he and I first met and we were extremely kinky. So that is my Gayest, a week of gay male spanking. And tomorrow my Straightest will be going to the ear, nose, throat doctor for an appointment and hoping that he will not want to take my shirt off to use a stethoscope on my back, because if he does, then he will see some nice welts from the single tail whip that I took during Badass Weekend. And also going back to one of your earlier podcasts about persons with disabilities, Mike, yes, for sure. I am blind. Many of the apps are not accessible, hardly at all, with screen readers. VoiceOver specifically is what I use, and so it inhibits us from equal access in hooking up for ass.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Man, giant ass spanking weekend. Good for you.
I mean, a week. I feel like it's like the Seattle Marathon was this morning.
Oh, was it?
I always wonder, like, people who try to do a marathon without training for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you have to work up to Badass Week?
I don't think you jump headfirst into spanking by going to a weekend. I think you start small and figure out that you like it. And
just go with a spanking brunch and then go see how it goes from there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for leaving your Gayest and Straightest. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Do we do it?
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Thank you to all of the Pokemon, whether you've been caught or not.
Yeah. Thank you to the free roaming Pokemon, the free range Pokemon that just get to live on their own with no captors whatsoever.
Exactly.
And thank you to our super gap bridgers. Thank you to Locomotive, Simon Srirachi, Kaylee Adams, Kid Oliver, Kobe Gordon, Squoggle, Andrew Bugby, William Bryant, John Crowley, Stephen Porch, Yost Osel, Jonathan Montanius, Forrest Nail, Steve Douglas, Explosive Zanya, Michael Covington, Thomas D.B., Dusty Sands, A. Coleman, Chris Cachatorians, and Jerome York. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your money. That's it. This has been Gayish from the Chris Cachatorians, Catch'emolatorians Studios. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Katz. Until next week, which be fabulous be you.
See you next week.
Bye.
For another loser.
Oh, another loser. Derek, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mimikyu. Okay, now we said Derek's favorite Pokemon on the Pokemon episode.
Great.